Okay, guys, a lot of us want to make change in our life, of course. We want to be in shape, we want to get closer to God, we want to eat healthy, we want to have a successful career, we want to make just enough money to help our parents, our siblings, our family in general, to help ourselves, and we do have quite a few things in mind. But one of the things I've noticed with all of us, and that advice I want to give you guys today, is to pay attention to all these things I mentioned, and you have to have some type of metrics or a way to then keep yourself accountable about it. It's not enough for me to say I want to have a better job and then just wishes it and then that's it. That's not enough. I want to have a closer relationship to God. I mean, that's great, but we've got to do something about it. And my advice for you guys today is, when thinking like that, I want you to pay attention to a few things. The words are good, but then you got to go one step further. What is it exactly? You need to start asking yourself questions. Ask is the key word here. Ask yourself questions. I want a closer relationship with God. What does that look like? What does that mean? What does that entail? What would make relationship close to God look like? So when you ask these questions, you start seeing, okay, I need to be more specific, right? I want to get in shape, for example. Well, what does that mean? Ask yourself, being in shape, what kind of exercise, what kind of workouts, what kind of plan, what kind of things you want to be doing to get you there. Again, the more specific you are with these ideas, the better. I want a better career. Cool. What exactly is that? What does that look like? What does that entail? What does that mean? When you go and say, okay, I want a better career, meaning I want to change my role, for example, I want to be doing something else instead of a software developer, I want to be a cybersecurity analyst, for example. Then I need to okay, that's the goal. How do I get there? What kind of course do I need to do? Do I have the skill sets necessary to join that role? Do you guys see what I mean? It's about just asking specific questions, and there's something powerful about asking yourself questions. It makes you feel like you have to have an answer, and I feel like subconsciously it helps us as well, just making us work and think about things slightly different. Psychology is a big thing. A lot of the stuff that me and you are struggling is so psychological, really, truly. As soon as you start to ask questions, as soon as you start to then map it out a little bit more, we start to see, okay, I don't need to go from A to Z straight away. I can go from A to B, B to C, and so on and so forth. And eventually you hit that goal, basically. And so, again, my encouragement is simple, guys. Ask specific question. Ask yourself, be honest. All of us, me and you, we want to change in our life. We want to make different things. And when it comes to doing that, I ask myself, Bruno, your YouTube channel, what does that mean? What do you want to do with it? When I first started, I wanted to get the flow. I wanted to get going. I wanted to share my ideas, the things of learning life, the way I see life. Then at some point, as of right now, I've been asking myself, what exactly do I want out of this YouTube channel? And I want to encourage people. I want to help people in a way that doesn't have to be all too crazy. But I want to talk about the simplest thing in life that has helped me get to a place where I am right now. I might not be exactly where I want, but progress is still progress. Do you know what I mean? 1% better each and every day is what I strive for. And it's not about comparing myself to Elon Musk, Bill, just famous people in general, or people that are doing really well, or people that are successful, because that is still very much subjective. So again, don't compare yourself and focus on the simplest things you can possibly do. Ask and ask and ask. Indeed, if you need more guidance, of course, God is there. Just speak to God. I won't even say pray. Just speak to God, because some people may interpret that. Pray means speaking to God, asking God. Listen, you're confused? Tell God that. But my whole point is all about asking questions, guys. So, to conclude everything that I just said, if you're in a position where you want to make change to your life, don't just wish it. Ask yourself specific questions. And once you have that mapped out, then you can start working towards those goals. And then those goals can be broken down into sub-goals just to make things and the process even easier. Those sub-goals can actually be then turned into habits, because that's the change we need to make in our life. we need to create habits. And the reason why I'm saying that, guys, one second, is because this book here, Atomic Habits, it really mentions things like the way we work is interesting, and half of the things that we tend to want to do, we have to change our habits. If you want to get close to God, the chances are you have to create a habit. Make it start simple. You have some cues, make it simple for yourself first of all, and don't overcomplicate things. And that is some of the things that I would suggest. Go ahead and read this book by James Clear. I think it's an amazing book. It just helps you understand how habits are formed and how to get rid of some bad habits and starting to do some new ones. But anyways, guys, I will catch you on my next video. Ciao, ciao. Take care. Bye.